everyone. In my previous video, I have taught you construction and working of human eye. Now I am going to start my new video that is based on working of ciliary muscles. What is the important role that ciliary muscle play in our human eye working? As all of you are very well aware that whether it is distant object or nearby object, for all the object, whether it is at infinity or whether it is very near, each and every object, the image of each and every object is formed on the retina that acts like a screen. So image is always formed on the screen, on the retina. It means the separation between lens and screen, that is image distance, always remain fixed. What does it mean? V means image distance. What do you mean by image distance in our present situation? That is the separation between eye lens and retina. That remains always fixed. As image distance always remain fixed, but object may be nearby, may be distance, it means U is always changing. U means what? That is object distance is always changing, but image distance is always fixed. So here first question is that what happens to V? V means what? Image distance when we see nearby or distant objects. For example, when I see my hand, palm of my hand, or I see a distant tree, the distance between object and eye lens, it means U is changing. Sometime I am seeing nearby object and sometime distant object, it means U, object distance is changing. But in every situation, image is to be formed at retina. What does it mean? The separation between the lens and the retina is always constant. Image distance is always fixed. Now, as we know, we are using here lens. So, lens formula. What about lens formula? Lens formula is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. As we know, V is always constant, but U is changing. If V is constant, U is changing, then the result is that F means focal length of our eye lens keeps on changing. It means it is also changing. How the focal length of eye lens is being changed? This important role is being done by ciliary muscles. Here, ciliary muscles are present that play this important role. So, ciliary muscle help to change the focal length, of eye lens, due to which the image of every object, whether it is nearby or distant, the image of every object is formed on the retina. So this important role is being played by ciliary muscles. How this important role is being played? There are two types of object whether the object is distant one or nearby. So we will discuss these two cases separately. For a distant object and second case for a nearby object. When the object is distant, then the rays coming from distant object are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other, it means there is no diverging nature. Rays from distant object, distant means just like at infinity, rays are parallel. As incoming rays are parallel to each other, when these rays being parallel, so there is no need of much convergence, so less convergence is required. Less converging power is required. Less converging power is required. As we know that power is equal to 1 upon focal length, when less power is required, focal length is increased. So more focal length. When the focal length of this eye lens, which is convex lens, that is to be increased, the lens become thin. Lens become thin, it means they are in stretched position, lens become thin. So it makes the lens to become thin. What is being done here? Repeat the same. For distant object, rays are coming parallel to each other. So rays are parallel, no divergence action. So it means less convergence power is required so that image is formed on the retina. Less convergence power is required. If power is less required, focal length is more. For more focal length, lens required to be thin. How the lens is made thin? These ciliary muscles relax themselves. Okay, so make the lens thin. Now, for the nearby objects, when the object is nearby, from the nearby, the rays are coming that are diverging in nature. It means for nearby, the rays are diverging in nature. Due to their diverging nature, more converging power of lens is required. More converging power of lens is required. What does it mean? बेटा जब हमारा कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नियर बाय होगा, पास होगा, तो वहां से रेज पैरेलल नहीं आएंगी, वो डाइवर्ज करती हुई फैलती हुई आएंगी. उस सिचुएशन में हमारे कन्वेक्स लेंस को अपनी कन्वर्जेंस पावर को बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. तो मोर पावर इज रिक्वायर्ड. पावर कैसे बढ़ेगी? बाय दिस फॉर्मूला. इट मींस फोकल लेंथ इज मस्ट बी रिड्यूस्ड. फोकल लेंथ must be reduced. फोकल लेंथ जब कम हो जाती है, उस सिचुएशन में हमारा जो ये आई लेंस है वो क्या हो जाता है? थिक हो जाता है. थिक. सो इन दिस सिचुएशन आई लेंस बिकम thick. How eye lens become thick? This action is being played by ciliary muscles. They contract themselves. So contraction and relaxation of ciliary muscles helps in formation of image on the retina. So revise the same for 2 minutes. For distant object, rays are parallel. Less convergence is required. Less convergence means more focal length. When focal length is more, in that situation lens become thin. And when focal length is less, then lens become thick. This important role is being played by ciliary muscles. Okay, so image distance remains same, object distance changing. Due to change in object distance, focal length must be changed. This focal length is being changed by ciliary muscles, and the phenomena of change our eye length is known as power of accommodation. So let's start new topic, that is power of accommodation. So what is power of accommodation? The change in focal length of eye lens. This adjustment is known as power of accommodation. Accommodate means what? Adjustment. To adjust. It is the ability of eye lens to change its focal length. It may be redefined. It is the ability of eye lens to change its focal length. And this main role I have told you that is being played by ciliary muscles. How can we conclude? For distant object, less power, more focal length. When focal length is more to be required, then lens become thin. In that situation, ciliary muscles relax. Ciliary muscles relax. For nearby object, when the object is nearby, diverging rays, so more power is required. For more power, focal length must be less. Less focal length is required. When focal length is less, in that situation, eye lens become thick. When eye lens become thick, this role is being played by ciliary muscles. In that situation, ciliary muscles contract. So, this is the power of accommodation, ability to adjust, to change focal length of eye lens, because our eye lens is soft and flexible, that is being held in proper position by ciliary muscles. Now, what is range of vision? It means for a normal human eye, up to how much distance a person can see without any strain. Strain means without any pressure on mind, without any pressure on ciliary muscles. Range of vision for a normal human eye is from 25 centimeter to infinity. It means if this is 0 level up to 25 centimeter, no visibility. But you will say that ma'am, pen is visible to me but it is not at 25 centimeter. But you can't read continuously beyond a range that is 0 to 25. In this range interval you can't see. There will be strain on our muscles. From 25 up to infinity we can see without any problem. So the point, that is the minimum point, that is known as near point or least distance of distinct vision. Least distance of distinct vision or minimum distance of distinct vision. Name signify its meaning, that it is near point. Near means closest one. It is the minimum distance up to which a person can see clearly without any strain. It is minimum distance up to which a person can see without any strain, that is known as near point or least distance of distinct vision or minimum distance of distinct vision. For a normal eye it is 25 centimeter. What is far point? It is the last one topic to be discussed in this video. What is far point? The maximum distance, maximum, the largest one distance, the farthest point, the maximum distance up to which a normal human eye can see clearly, can see distinctly without any strain. That is known as far point, and for a normal human eye its value is infinite, because the stars which are located at infinite distance you are able to see as well as distinct without any strain. See clearly, distinctly without any strain. So, clear and distinct without any strain. No strain on our ciliary muscles. This is known as range of vision, near point, far point. In my next video, I am going to teach you next, not only the topic to be concluded, but very important conceptual point of view. So be with me in my next video. Till then, goodbye.